My name is Nur Alia binti Najaluddin and my metric number is 2025133359, and today I will be presenting my self-reflection for organizational behavior. The purpose of the presentation is to reflect on my understanding of organizational behavior, describe my personality and personal values, and relate my own real-life experience to one organizational behavior topic, which is perception and decision-making. Through this reflection, I will share what I learned and how this topic has helped me improve myself when working with others. What is organizational behavior? Organizational behavior, or OB, is the study of how people behave in a workplace or organization. It focuses on individuals and groups, including how they think, act, and interact with one another during work activities. OB helps us understand why people behave differently, how communication happens in teams, and how behavior can affect job performance, teamwork, and organizational success. Importance of organizational behavior. For organizational behavior is important because it helps us understand both ourselves and others better. By learning OB, we can improve our communication skill, make better decisions, and handle workplace challenge more professionally. It also helps building positive work relationships, which are essential for teamwork and long-term organizational success. For my personality part, in terms of personality, I consider myself an introvert, calm, and observant person. I usually prefer listening rather than speaking, especially in large group discussion. I take time to think before sharing my ideas, and I feel more comfortable working in small groups or in one-on-one situations. Because of this, I tend to focus more on understanding the situation before acting. My values. My personal values include respect, patience, honesty, and responsibility. I believe that everyone deserves to be treated fairly. It is important to listen to others before making judgment. This value guide how I communicate with my teammates, how I handle conflict, and how I make decisions in group work and daily situations. Perception and decision making. For perception refers to how we interpret and understand information around us. However, perception is subjective and can be influenced by first impressions, emotions, assumptions, and past experience. This means that what we perceive may not always reflect the full truth, and misunderstanding can easily occur if we rely only on perception. For decision making is the process of choosing actions or solutions based on the information we have. When our perception is incorrect, the decision we make can also be ineffective or harmful. Therefore, communication and checking facts are important steps before making decisions, especially when working in teams. For my personal experience, I experienced this situation during a group project. At the beginning, I perceived one of my teammates as being interested because they are very quiet and rarely participate in discussions. Based on these assumptions, I decided to take on more tasks myself to avoid potential problems. Over time, this caused me to feel stressed and overwhelmed. So later, when I communicated with this teammate, I realized that my perception was wrong. They were actually very shy and uncomfortable speaking in groups, but they completed their tasks responsibly and submitted high-quality work on time. So this experience showed me how wrong perception can lead to poor decision-making. So lesson I learned from this experience, I learned the importance of not judging people based on first impressions. Communication should happen early to avoid misunderstandings, and we should always be aware of our own bias. Understanding different personalities can improve teamwork and create a more positive working environment. To conclude all of this, in conclusion, organizational behavior has helped me understand how perceptions affect decision making. This self-reflection allowed me to learn from my experience and grow both personally and professionally. The lesson I gained from this topic will be very useful in my future career and teamwork situations. And that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Bye!